When we look at this year and what's happening in agriculture, certainly the most significant event is the drought. 20-year, maybe even 50-year level drought that's impacted southern Illinois all the way up through Iowa and northern Illinois, across the heartland where we mainly grow corn and soybeans. So one of the questions that's faced by farm businesses and financial institutions that lend to farmers, as well as grain handlers and farmers themselves, is what impact is this going to have financially on the future. Much discussion has been around, currently is around crop insurance. And crop insurance has provided a safety net for a number of farmers, the majority of farmers taking some sort of insurance, and the majority in 70% or better, which helps with their bottom line, especially if there's a harvest price option that's involved. These farmers should be able to make money. One of the challenges is those who have forward sold, and whether or not that will create an issue with their financing in the future. From our research, we found that this year was, if you're going to have a serious drought, it was a good year to have a drought because it didn't come on us all at once. The drought started earlier. We started seeing signs where we had less moisture in March, April, May in a lot of parts of the country, and really ramped up in the June, July period. This led a lot of the farmers, our clients that we've spoken with, to be very hesitant on forward selling. Some of them did, but a number of them were hesitant in selling more than about 10 or 15% of their crop before the harvest. A lot of this was because of fear that they wouldn't be able to produce enough of the crop. Now, that being said, there are some farmers that did more than they will eventually produce. This is a concern because they'll have to buy back some of that loss. Financial institutions such as Rabo Bank, in particular Rabo Bank, are working on emergency funding. We will have programs we'll be announcing in the next couple of weeks to farmers, ways that we can assist through emergency funding and emergency loans and availability to capital. But along with this, crop insurance is going to be a major issue. If you had 60% or better crop insurance, then you'll be covered under most circumstances. 60% or less than 65% coverage, it would be hard if you had forward contracted more than 30% of your crop. So 30% or more at less than 65% coverage, we estimate that you would be facing negative margins. But there would be a stop loss there because of insurance that sets a floor.